Okay, let me move over to the unadjusted trial balance. So we just did supplies and accounts receivable. So let's go ahead and do prepaid insurance. So I'm going to create another tab here, and I'm going to put this right in here, and I'm going to rename it prepaid insurance. And okay, this is my son's homework that I was helping him with. That doesn't help you guys. Okay, so we know, coming back here, that we have prepaid insurance of $1,200. You write, not me. You can grab one of my pens. It's my son. We're working on math right now. So we know the policy worth is $1,200. So when did we purchase that? And let's make an assumption we purchased in June. Let's say July 1st. Purchased 7/1/22. Okay, so that means that we've used up half of this policy. How do I know that? It's because it's half the year. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. There's 6 months in there. So we purchased it on 7/1/2022. How many months are in a year? And that would be 12. So my monthly cost is going to be okay, $100. And now we've, months that have gone by. Okay, I'm going to do this, 6 months. And so that must mean that we've used up. And I'm going to go 100 times 6. Okay. So we're going to put that down right there. And now let's go ahead and journal that, okay? So right over here, 12/31/22. So we're going to incur an expense, which is going to be an insurance expense of $600. And I need to decrease that prepaid insurance, right? So I'm going to bring that over, prepaid insurance. Prepaid insurance, any prepaid expenses are an asset, and we need to decrease this prepaid insurance. So we're going to credit it. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to have some fun there. And so that's how we do the insurance expense. Real easy, short, sweet, to the point. Let's go on back, and I'm going to make these of like, what's the word I was going to say? I'm going to try to keep them at 10 minutes each. Okay, so I'm going to come down to some other ones. So right now I have land. Land does not depreciate. We don't need to do anything to it. However, we have equipment, and we have equipment at $45,000. So I'm going to, yeah, you saw that. That was my Candy Crush. I'm going to make the assumption that we purchased it this year. Now I'm going to make it a little bit easy. I'm going to make the assumption we purchased it on January 1st, just to make it nice and pretty and even. So in here, there we go. I'm going to put this as equipment. And I'm going to move it all the way back. Okay, so the cost of our equipment is $45,000. And I'm going to go ahead and bump that puppy up. And I'm going to put the date of purchase as January 1st, 22. Anthony. Okay, now we have to think about this a little bit. So we have this piece of equipment. I don't know what it is. It could be anything. Let's make the assumption that we're going to say that there's no value after we use up this equipment. So what I need to know in order to do my accumulated depreciation is I need to know the cost, and I need to know the salvage value. The salvage value can be 0. Some books call it the residual value. You don't have to have one. You can make up one. It's just your best guess. That's all it is. So what I'm going to do is I got my salvage value, and I'm going to make it 0 just because I want to. And then I'm going to put in here my term, which is going to be in years. How long is this going to last? And I'm going to say it's going to last, how much? Let's do 10 years, just because that's easy and it makes a very pretty calculation. Okay, so my annual accumulated depreciation is going to be, add this in here, my depreciation base. Okay, I'm going to take my 45,000 minus my salvage value, and I'm going to take my term years divided into my depreciation base. So let's go 45,000 divided by 10, and that tells me my annual depreciation is 4,500. And sometimes you even need a monthly. And you can go up here, and then how many years are in a month? It's 12, and that's your monthly. Now, if I wanted to, I could come in here and I could say, well, let's have a salvage value of 5,000. And that's going to change everything up, but it's still going to calculate everything for me. So I put 5,000, but I really like a 0 because it's nice and pretty. So what we do is, as we use up the equipment, the usefulness of that equipment, it's just like when you drive a car off a car lot. You're going to be that car off the car lot, as soon as you take it off, it's going to lose value. Same thing here, but we're recording the use of the equipment as losing the value. So that's kind of what's happening there. So now we have this lovely thing over down here, $375 a month. If I was going to do it by a month, okay, but right now I'm just going to take off a whole year. So this is a new thing for you guys. Okay, so I have my equipment, and my equipment, I've used it up. Depreciation, it's got the last name of expense, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put accumulated depreciation dash equipment. Okay, and I know it's 4,500. Okay. Okay, and so that's my entry right there. Now let me come on back over here to my unadjusted trial balance, and I need to see, I can't see, okay, 830. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop there at the equipment, and then we'll get over to accounts payable, salaries, and unearned revenue. And that should pretty much wrap us up.